Boom, and we're here, guys. So it actually took a really long time to get this blood work. They were backed up, so finally got it. So let's go over it. I'm gonna make this really quick, and I will also probably leave all the information in this blood work, probably like in a picture or in a link in the description below. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it because I'm not gonna go over everything, just because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know a lot of what this stuff is. And when I did talk to the doctor about it, he was kind of like giving me like everything all at once, and I didn't get a chance to record like right after like I wanted to, so I kind of forgot a lot of stuff. So anybody who's like really interested in the blood work and really wants to go over it and you know a lot about it, it will be either in the link in the description below. I'll have a picture right there. So let's just go over. I did have my testosterone test, guys, tested. So my free testosterone was at 93.6 and my testosterone level was 599. And which is pretty good. Actually, it's not really, I mean, obviously it's not high, but it's not like super low. And it says in my levels that are my age, again, guys, I am 31 years old, and 250 and lower and 1100 is high. So 1100 is high, 250 and lower is low. So I'm right in the middle at 599. Next one that's pretty interesting is my A1C. My A1C level is 5.0, which I do remember going over that one with the doctor. Now, he said that's pretty much for like diabetics. If you're gonna be a diabetic or you're gonna have diabetes. And remember, guys, before I got on the keto diet, I had high blood pressure, and the doctor was saying, hey man, your levels are high, you're gonna be diabetic, you're on the road to being diabetic. And I had very high cholesterol. I had to take a cholesterol pill. I forgot what it was called, but it was a Crestor. I had to take Crestor. It was freaking expensive. I'm so glad I brought all my levels down when I started the keto diet and started exercising and really got into shape, and started taking back control of my life. So 5.0, that's a really good range. He said that's really good. There's no signs of me being even close to being a diabetic. Ended up at the CBC level, so we didn't go over that, but again, if you guys are interested, I'll leave it in the link in the description below. Okay, what we did go over, so this was the only thing he could say that was concerning about my blood level, if you can even call it a concern, and I'll go over that. So my white blood cell count was a little bit lower than your average where it should be. So pretty much your white blood cell count should be anywhere from 3.8 to 10.8, and mine was at 3.2. The doctor did ask me if I do get sick a lot, and I told him, like, the honest truth, I don't get sick. It's actually a big deal when I do get sick, because it never really happens to me. I'm not one of those person who always, you know, gets sick in the winter time, or always has the flu or whatnot. I probably get sick maybe once, maybe twice a year. So and I did ask, so my first question was like, okay, my white blood cell count is low, how do I bring that up? When I asked him that, he kind of chuckled and said if he knew that, trust me, he would be a millionaire. So there's not really a way to up your white blood cell count. It pretty much is what it is, pretty much, to keep it short and simple, and that's how God made me, is pretty much what he told me. So I mean, I was a little concerned about that, because we did go over what having low white blood cells can do to you, and so it definitely can cause a lot of problems. This is something I definitely want to monitor. Just because it's 3.2 doesn't mean, oh man, you know, that bad things are going to happen to you. That could just be what it is. It is what it is. He said he did check my levels, my white blood cell count. He went back a couple of blood tests, and he says it's pretty consistent around that number. So he said there's really nothing to worry about. If I haven't been sick over the last couple of years, and it's really not concerning. So I'm not gonna let it get to me. Now this is the one that I get asked about a lot, guys, and that's cholesterol. If you're doing the keto diet, most likely people probably tell you, oh man, you're gonna have a heart attack, or you're gonna get high cholesterol, yada yada yada. And then you gotta check them, and you gotta tell them, no, bro, that's not. So this is actually really one of the big reasons why I wanted to do this blood test, because I get questions all the time. They're like, hey, where's your cholesterol levels? They want to know where my HDL levels are. They want to know where my triglyceride levels are. They want to know where my HDLC ratio is. First one, my HDLC ratios are 5.0. So the doc said 5.0 is perfect. That's where you want to be. My LDL cholesterol is 233, which is fine. So we're good there. My triglycerides are 79, which he said are really good. My HDL cholesterol is 62, and my total overall cholesterol, guys, is 311. Now let's go back to that. So you heard all those numbers, right? Let's go back to the last one we just talked about, which is total cholesterol. My total cholesterol is 311, and the range is from 125 being low and 200 being high, and I'm at 311. So you would say, oh man, 311, Logan, that's you're over 111. You got high cholesterol, but my triglycerides are 79. So that's good. I don't have to worry about that. I asked the doctor, I said, hey, is my cholesterol too high? What do you think? And I told him, hey, I'm on the keto diet. I do YouTube. A lot of people are always asking me. Pretty much what it is, he thinks it has to do with my protein intake. I did tell him about my diet. And yes, I do know that when you do the keto diet, you want to keep your protein moderate. I do tend to go over my protein ratios a lot of times, and I'm trying to get better at that. So that's pretty much it when it comes to my blood reading. The only reason why he wanted to bring me in, because he wanted to talk to me about the white blood cell count, the slightly lower than below average white blood cell count. He didn't want to talk about the cholesterol. He said, oh, my cholesterol levels are really good. And again, guys, if you want to dive into this and get into this and see these numbers, hey, I'm putting it in the description below. Also, if you guys are wondering what level my levothyroxine, which remember, guys, I don't have a thyroid, I take a pill, I'm at 175 mcg. Anyways, guys, that's it. That's my blood work. So now you guys know. Again, a lot of you have been asking me to get this blood work, and I've been telling you, yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So all my levels were good. The only thing I got to look out for is the low white blood cell count. So, I'm going to keep an eye on that, guys. I'm going to consistently get more blood work. To be real, I've been getting blood work probably like once a year. So I probably need to do that probably like 3-4 times a year just to keep track. I mean, I'd like to know, I want to know where my testosterone levels are. They say as you get older, your testosterone normally goes down. That's just what happens. That's what happens when you get older. And, I do know there's a lot of people, a lot of older guys getting on TRT, which is testosterone replacement, and I don't think it's time for me to get on that. I mean, again, I'm 31. I think I feel young. I feel great. 599. I mean, do I wish it was closer to 1,000? Yes, but hey, that's where my numbers are naturally, and I feel good. You guys know I'm getting stronger on the keto gains. So I'm not really worried about it. I don't feel tired. I don't feel like, oh man, I feel like an old man. But yes, my body does break down a little bit more in my 5th year of working out than it did the first 2 years. But again, it's just normal wear and tear. That's what happens. But I feel good. When we get to that road, we will definitely talk about that. When I get to the high, 35, 36, 37, close to 40, and my levels, let's say they just dramatically go down, then we'll talk about TRT. But until then, I feel great, and I pretty much don't think I need it. I think my levels are really good. I was kind of impressed. I was kind of happy about them. But anyways, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think, and if you guys really want to dig into these numbers, please do. I'll have the link in the description below to all this information. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know your opinion. Again, guys, you come to this channel to learn things, and I go to the comments to learn things. So a lot of you guys leave really good feedback, and I really do appreciate it. Some of you guys leave really good links and articles and people to look up. So I definitely do appreciate that. I think I benefit from you guys just like you benefit from me. So I definitely appreciate you. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up as always. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And I think that's it, guys. Peace. I love you. Bam. Oh yeah, spread love, not hate.